a gig is just kind of incredible. So from one franchise, which was arguably a little bit more mature in terms of its audience with Resident Evil, but also getting to do the family-friendly stuff, that's a blast for me, being somebody who at that time had like nieces and nephews that were at the right age to where you'd want them to be able to play some of your games, which maybe with Resident Evil they wouldn't have been able to, but with Sonic the Hedgehog I could say, hey, go watch this, or go play this game, that kind of thing. So it's always a treat getting to work. But from one to the other, it never really matters to me. It's not like I like one studio over another or anything like that.
All right.
I have a question.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Connor, right?
Yes.
Dylan, Zane, and Connor.
Yep.
Yes.
Got it. Connor, your question, sir.
How do you make the drowning sound?
The drowning sounds. In which particular game would you be speaking it? That's an interesting question because
the original
I'm sure I've had to
ones were
drown in a lot of different games.
In general.
In general, so I guess in general it depends. There's a lot of different
Like
choices we
Sonic?
can make. So if there's
In the original ones, it's just Genesis. There weren't any sound.
there weren't
clips.
sounds, but
Yeah.
it's a good question because it's let's say that I was doing a cartoon and they wanted me to do a drowning sound for like a Disney cartoon where we wouldn't want to frighten children, and so being a cartoon, they would probably have me make
Mario
a silly
don't care. He just goes
drowning
like.
sound, like you would mess around with it. If it was something like Resident Evil, they'd probably want a little more realistic sound, and so all of those things are just sort of like acting, if you will, where they ask us to try to act in different ways, but I have to know which sort of version they want. But we have all sorts of fun. We make, just squishy fart noises with our faces and do like weird stuff in the booth because that's the job. But it all depends. It's a good question because, there's certain times where they say, okay, this is for little kids. So if you're drowning, it's not that you're going to drowning and something bad's happening. It's just kind of silly. Maybe you're a bad guy. And so we would play around with it and they would say, oh no, that was silly. That was not what we're going for, or make it sillier, that kind of a thing.
All right. So last question: favorite game you worked on?
Oh, see, that's tough. Favorite game I've worked on is I would have to choose favorites, and I don't know that I can do that. I will say that obviously getting to be a part of anything as big as something as iconic to the world of gaming like Sonic the Hedgehog is an honor.
The Village.
Yeah. Say that again.
Village.
Village, like RE Village, is that what you're saying? Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously, like any of these fan bases, getting to be Chris Redfield, where I go in and I yell, Sheva, hurry, come on, hurry, over and over and over again, 500 times. No,
we're used to that.
It's like every single job I get is my favorite job. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I always say the next favorite job is my favorite job because it means I get to work again. I had a lot of fun getting to be a part of Assassin's Creed, and when we worked on Assassin's Creed 2, that was a really fun game and a fun project to have been a part of because we made some really good friends and we worked real passionately on that project. But man, and then being Mirage in Apex Legends is just another fun project. But yeah, Resident Evil was a real special time because that was 2009, and that was probably the first big video game I'd ever been a part of. And I can remember asking Liam O'Brien, who was the voice director on that, at one point we were in the middle of a session. I said, "So this is like a big game, right? Like there's gonna be people who have heard of this, and they're gonna be anticipating this game." And he's like, "Yeah, dude, Resident Evil has a few fans." So it was a lot of fun, just kind of not knowing what I was getting myself into back in 2009.
I have a question.
We have about 30 seconds.
Yes, Mom got a question.
Hey, have you ever done like in person acting? We're usually on set like actual like movie or TV, but
yeah.
We don't have any experience in voiceover. We just do movie and TV stuff.
Gotcha. No, it's kind of interesting. So I was doing stand-up comedy as I was learning the sort of like the ropes of like what I was trying to do within the industry. But it all depends. I fell in love with the voice acting side of things because it was more theater of the mind, and I didn't have to worry about what I looked like or if I was tall enough. or if my hair needed to be different, or the outfits that I chose for the audition, mattered, or any of that stuff. So I tend to shy away from the on-camera acting world because I just sort of really, really love getting to be part of the voice acting world. I think we need to get a photo. We're supposed to all take a photo.
Yep.
Tiffany,
All right.
do you want to get in all four of you guys, and we'll get one big group photo going?
Go for it.
And Mike
ready?
will tell us. Here we go.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
We got it.
Alrighty.
We got 15 seconds. Another question, and I'll answer it for you. Anything? A Sonic line or a
What's your favorite
RE5
Sonic line?
Say that again.
What's your favorite Sonic line?
Sonic line. No copyright law in the universe can stop me. That and keep your eye out for Baldy McNose hair. One more.
You got one? No.
No.
All right.
Nope.
Think that's it.
Nothing? Well, how about this? I guess we gotta go. We gotta go fast.
Nice talking
See
to
you
you.
guys. Nice talk.
Nice talk.